Hey, c'est la vie. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Louisa, originally from France, and this channel is about motherhood, womanhood, lifestyle. This is an update on my miscarriage story. So apparently 9 weeks is the time when the fetus heart stopped beating, which makes more sense to me because when my 9th week started, I did not feel pregnant anymore. I was disconnected with my pregnancy, and so that makes sense to me. When I left the sonogram place, I felt lighter in my head. Like, I think it's because before I left, she says, we're gonna send this to your Ob-Gyn today, so he'll probably get back to you by tomorrow, and you will be able to make a decision by this weekend. And that was like lifting up a weight on my shoulder. It meant that I could finally, I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and from that point on, I could start moving on. And that's all I'm asking for. So yesterday, once I was done with all my bookings, I decided to go to a nice little French restaurant in the city, have a delicious croque monsieur, which I didn't finish and I think I'm gonna eat as soon as I'm done with this video. A delicious croque monsieur. I had French fries. I even drank a soda, and so to me that's junk food. That's my equivalent of junk food, and I needed that. It's my soul food. It's like bad French food, in an expensive French restaurant. And it felt good. And then when I was done, my belly was full. Oh yeah, I had the crème brûlée for dessert. Belly was full. I felt good. I called the Ob-Gyn. He called me right back, and he told me he didn't get the result yet. He didn't get a chance. I don't think he even received it yet. But I confirmed that there was no heartbeat. I told him the fetus measured a little bit older than what he had measured. And so he gave me my 3 options again: wait for it to happen naturally, take a pill, or get surgery, which is called DNC, apparently. After talking to the doctor, I decided to go with the pill. He sent a prescription to my pharmacy, and I went pick up Ella from school, went to the pharmacy, got the prescription, and took it that night. That was last night. I spent the night on the toilet with diarrhea because that's one of the side effects. Around 6 a.m. this morning, I started light bleeding. It is currently 3 p.m. I called the doctor about 45 minutes ago, and I told him I took the pill last night and I'm barely bleeding anything, and he said to give it a little bit longer, to go get, if nothing happens tomorrow morning, go get the refill, because I have a refill on it, and take it again, and wait for the weekend and call him on Monday to let him know what's going on. So I'm hoping that my body, I don't know why my body is holding on to this fetus so much, or maybe the fetus is holding on to my body. I don't know. I'm hoping that the pills will be enough. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I won't have to get surgery, that this will do the trick, and then the jumpstart will allow my body to just take it from there and process everything. Alright, so that's the part where I talk about having sex after miscarrying, after a missed miscarriage. So if you don't want to hear it, you need to fast forward or click on another video. So on day two after having the news, that was Friday night, I decided to have sex with my husband. I decided to make love with my husband, and it felt great, and it was needed. I needed the comfort. I needed the you know, it felt good. There's a difference between making love and having sex. There's it's two different things. Um, and I hope that you guys know the difference between the two. If you don't experiment, and I promise you, you will get it. I hope. Um, so yeah, there's a big difference between making love and having sex, and I needed to make love at that moment. What helped was that at that point I started taking herb supplement, things that are supposed to help the reproductive system, the women's reproductive system. And so down there it felt nice and moist. It wasn't dry, it wasn't, it felt good when he got inside of me, which was a big help because I was already in the mental space where I was in distress. If you add to that a dryness down there, you get a recipe for disaster. So I had to get over that little hump of things. It feels awkward. Um, I had to mentally get over it. And once I passed that, I was able to make love. And it was needed, it felt good. And if you, at that moment of desperation in your life, if you can, find it in you to make love to your significant other, do it, because it helps. It really does. And I know it seems like the last thing that you want to do, but if you can do it, do it. So I made love to my husband, and it was great. And then once we were done making love, we kind of transitioned into having sex. And that was even better because at that point, my emotional needs were fulfilled, and I was relaxed and comfortable enough to want to have sex and enjoy sex. So that was a big deal. The idea also behind all this was maybe it would help contract, the ovaries down there and start the process. Didn't work, but felt good to my soul. So, and I think it felt good to my husband too. Well, I think. And I know that my husband had a great time. What do I take out of this experience? I still have to go through it. I still have to look back at what happened and analyze and, understand and forgive myself and celebrate myself. I still have to bury my baby, my lost baby. I have to find a way to do a ceremony of some kind and figure out. I need it. Something that I lost once I step away from religion is rituals. And I believe that human beings need rituals to mark stages of their life. So because I stepped away from religion and I decided that that was not something that worked for me and that I needed to work on my spirituality, the way that I receive it, the way that feels natural to me, I have to create my own rituals now. And so it's exciting because I get to be creative and find something that sits well with me, with my husband, because I'm not alone in this, and that allows us to move on. And so I'm looking forward to that. If you guys have any suggestion of something nice that I can do to celebrate my baby's life, I'm open, so feel free to comment, and then I will let you know. I will let you know what I decide to do, how things are gonna go, and take it from there. So there's probably gonna be another video about my miscarriage. my miscarriage story. So stay tuned. I'm healing slowly, and hopefully in the next few video I won't look as tired and depressed as I've been doing. I almost didn't do YouTube. I started to do those YouTube videos. I decided to start doing YouTube videos once I learned that I was pregnant. I thought it was a great time to start a YouTube video, and that the journaling my pregnancy, and then the how to handle the pregnancy with a little girl and all that. And after the miscarriage, at first I was like, maybe I should stop, and then afterwards, after talking to my husband and a few friends, they were like, go for it. This is reality. This is what happens in real life, and this can help other women. So do it and be yourself and be true. So I decided to push through it. And then when I was in the lowest spot last weekend, and I couldn't, I was so hurt that I was like, I'm not gonna do this. This is too hard. This is too much. Do I really want all of this to be out there? And then now that I feel better, I do want to share. I do want all this to be out there. What sucks is that I look like shit. I'm tired. My personality is kind of like, because think about this. I started this in my first trimester feeling like crap, and this pregnancy bit the crap out of me. I was so noxious and so tired all the time. I mean, it's hard to be your bubbly self when you have to go through all this. But you know what? It can only get better from there. So there's space for improvement, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great journey. So I will do more YouTube videos. Stay tuned, and I hope this video series about my miscarriage story and how I am dealing through it, and how I am mentally dealing with it and physically dealing with it. I hope all this can help you. If it does, if you can get some type of information, some type of strength out of this, knowledge, wisdom, like the video, let me know, comments, thumbs up, or I don't want to say thumbs down, but thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be more coming, not just about miscarriage. I hope to be done with this soon so I can again move on, but there's going to be fun stuff, and voila. So I hope you enjoyed. I will probably talk to you very soon. I love you guys. À bientôt. Au revoir.
Hey, c'est la vie.